Senior leaders, are you tired of sitting in too many unproductive meetings? Want to free up time and energy for solving stubborn problems and creating new opportunities? Bad meetings are everywhere, but you can have high-performing meetings in a few easy steps. Hi, I'm Margie Olson, and I've dedicated the last 20 years to helping leaders improve their organizations. The stark reality is that most companies I consult with have a dismal track record with their meetings. Everyone complaining about way too many meetings while achieving very poor results. In fact, Forbes calls poorly run meetings an $85 billion problem in the US. You can fix your meetings in 3 easy steps and make those changes stick. Step 1 is to identify the type of meeting. High-performing leadership teams separate meetings into the weekly operational, monthly strategic, and quarterly big picture. In the operational meeting, you align on how things are going and what is needed to hit your targets and deadlines. Start with agendas, discuss, decide, and then stop 5 to 10 minutes before ending to agree on decisions, actions, and follow-up. Most groups do not take the time to compare notes at the end of meetings, and they inevitably come away with different views of agreements and next steps, resulting in confusion and chaos, with teams essentially rowing in different directions. Implementing a little rigor to align during meetings helps shift the group into high performance. The monthly strategic discussion tackles 1 or 2 topics in depth to solve problems that come up over and over again or to build capacity for new opportunities. Imagine how distracting and inefficient it is to bring up strategic topics at an operational meeting when the leaders are not ready for a deeper discussion and it's not the right people in the conversation. Separate your tactical from your strategic conversations and your meetings improve overnight. The quarterly big picture meeting is a planning conversation, taking time away from day-to-day issues or strategies to plan for the future. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to serve? What workforce will you need next year? This forward-looking time away complements the weekly operational and the monthly strategic. Then, as new ideas or services are implemented, they become part of the other 2 meeting types. Separating the 3 types of meetings is step 1 and is critical for focusing on the right topics at the right time. Now, step 2 ensures that the right people are assembled for the right discussions at the right time. Sometimes leaders are invited because they don't want to miss, or politics dictate that everyone be invited to everything, keeping the peace. When too many are invited who are not needed, they move the conversation to the areas they prefer to focus on, bringing operational challenges to the quarterly big picture conversation or asking about new markets in the weekly operational. It may sound obvious and even simple, but most leaders miss this step when facilitating meetings. Step 2 ensures meetings have the right people in place to bring full value to these critical conversations. And then step 3 incorporates high-performing meetings into your culture and habits by tracking the quality of your meetings as intentionally as you track the quality of a service or product. When we establish the right structures and norms and then monitor every meeting for what's working and what needs to improve, bad meetings become a distant memory. My clients say they wish they had implemented better meetings earlier and would never go back to the old ways of too many meetings and too little results. Just like my client who had been leading a global transformation for over a year, they were stalled, not hitting their targets. I worked with them to fix their meetings, and performance turned around almost immediately. They established metrics to review in the weekly operational and brought issues to the strategic meetings for root cause analyses and problem solving. And they implemented my tools for monitoring meeting effectiveness. Team members began to look forward to meetings and spoke optimistically to their own teams about potential success of the transformation. Are you ready to fix your meetings and gain immediate results? When leaders on the top team lead high-performing meetings, they are able to apply meeting performance to their own teams across the organization. Soon, the organization performs better because meetings are more productive, freeing up time and space for stubborn challenges and new ideas. You can follow me on LinkedIn to learn more about high-performing meetings for you and your teams.